Welcome to another Fun Fact Friday with CadeMarq Law. Did you know about Nathan Nearest Green? Did you know that he was born into slavery? His exact birthday is unknown, but it is believed he was born sometime around 1820 in Maryland. Did you know that he was emancipated after the Civil War and became the first black master distiller in the United States, pioneering the famous Jack Daniel's whiskey brand? You see, sometime in the 1850s, when Jack Daniel was a child, he went to work for Dan Call, a preacher, grocer, distiller, and slave owner. According to Jack Daniel's original company lore, Mr. Call was a busy man, and when he saw promise in young Jack, he taught him how to run his whiskey still. However, in June 2016, company lore underwent a revision when the New York Times published the true story, identifying Daniel's true teacher as Green, one of the people Call enslaved. The Times reported that historians and locals knew Green's story for decades. Another article published by the Tennessee Tribune in March 2019 confirmed this through the story of Fawn Weaver, an African-American real estate investor and author. She said that Green's story continues to be passed down orally through the generations. Documentation shows that Green was owned by a firm known as Landis & Green, who likely hired him out to Call for a fee. And Green was one of the few enslaved people who stayed on to work with Call after the passage of the Emancipation Proclamation. When introducing Green to an 8-year-old Jack Daniel, Call is quoted as saying, "Uncle Nearest is the best whiskey maker that I know of." Call reportedly said to Green, "I want Jack to become the world's best whiskey distiller. If he wants to be, you will help me teach him." Green served as master distiller. Green was only a few years older than Jack, but Green was still skilled enough to teach Jack Daniel all about the still. Even at his young age, Green had perfected a special sugar maple charcoal filtering method called the Lincoln Country process. It was inspired by the use of charcoal to filter water and purify foods in West African cultures, and his special method made his whiskey the best in the area. Did you know that he also played the fiddle and was a lively entertainer? Did you know that Jack Daniel's distillery employed 3 of his sons, George Green, Eddie Green, and Eli Green, at least 4 of his grandchildren, Ott, Charlie, Otis, and Jesse Green, and in all, 7 straight generations of Green's descendants have worked for Jack Daniel Distillery, with 3 direct descendants continuing to work there as of November 2017? Did you know that today Green is known as the godfather of the Tennessee whiskey making process, has his own whiskey called Uncle Nearest, and is known as the first black master whiskey distiller in the United States? Did you know any of this? Well, now you do. Nathan Nearest Green, the godfather of Tennessee whiskey, the father of Uncle Nearest whiskey, the progenitor of Jack Daniels, the man who turned sugar maple into liquid gold and naughty nectar, the subject of our Fun Fact Friday. Protect your brand, grow your business. CadeMarq Law, Fun Fact Friday.